this video was posted intentionally. Let me explain to you why.
Remember John F. Kennedy Jr.? He was declared the frontrunner for the New York Senate seat back in 1999. Days later, his plane crashed into the Atlantic Ocean, and his rival, Hillary Clinton, was elected senator.
This is why I love what the president does. He gets ahead of the enemy, knowing what manipulation and games are happening behind closed doors. This is my opinion. Last 2 days have been horrible days for Comey. Comey, in his eyes, he hurt Hillary Clinton in 2016 with the election president week before, and he's trying to make it up, okay? All right, so Hillary is tied to Comey. President Trump may have found out something that's going on behind closed doors that nobody else knows about. He's getting ahead of it, and he's just putting the pressure to say, hey, if you even think about doing any of your divisive stuff, Hillary, I'm going to expose you in ways you've never been exposed before. If you even come close to it, I think that's what's going on. And if that's the case, I like getting ahead of it, and I like playing offense.
Yes, 4 hours ago, Bongino posted this on Facebook. Does President Trump know something? This has triggered a lot of people to be wondering what exactly is even going on. I believe you've seen this video. And he also posted this tweet. When you take a look at this clip from this crazy Hollywood actor, according to the person who posted it, Hollywood actor Ben Stiller made an announcement claiming that the Trump administration is looking for retributions against people that may say something wrong. There could be retributions from the government if you say something wrong. That's really scary. That is what he posted. Let me show you the video, but before I do, if you love what I'm doing here, please subscribe, share the video, and check if your notification is on. A lot of people complain like they don't see my videos.
Yeah, I think we probably. I think everybody's going to have their own personal reaction, and it's impossible not to be aware of the fact that people feel this, that, oh, wow, there can be retribution from the government if you say something wrong. And that's really scary. So just to even be thinking that way is, but, of course, I'm aware of it. I think everybody's aware of it. And, certain people are just naturally more outspoken and always have been. And I've sort of had my own path with it. But right now, I think it's definitely a thing that people feel. And in a way, for me, it makes me think about it even more about, well, what do I really want to say and how do I really feel about something? And I think
yes, these are the same talking points I saw during the campaign. A lot of these people putting out, oh, Trump will do this. Oh, Trump will do this. If Trump is elected, Trump is the president now. And they are not even saying what they said. To me, they just wanted to lie to people. I'm even shocked to see this man talking about this.
That I hope we see.
Yeah. I kind of feel like we didn't get that in the first Trump. I don't know why. It's not that there wasn't great art in the first Trump, but it wasn't like during that 4 years you look back on that and feel about it the way that you might about the civil rights movement, or right, like all this amazing kind of music and movies. Why do you think that is?
Maybe the first time around it was more about Trump, and then this time around it's more about the realization that our country is really deeply divided. Yeah. And for me, it's less about the fact that he won by a majority and that many, many, many people are, willing to go down that road. And what is that? So that's actually something that it's always, I think, been about. And that divide is something that I think, you have to sort of wrestle with and acknowledge and figure out and look at your own point of view in that too, and your own prejudice towards, people who don't have the same point of view as you. But I also feel like there's a reality to to where we are, and we have to figure out how to go forward and be productive and call out, when the line is being crossed, which it seems like it's being crossed. I mean, January 6th, violent offenders being pardoned. That's a line,
The country is broken, and it cannot be reconciled anymore. It's too late. It cannot be put back together. It is too late. Republicans, those who continue to vote and support the current president, cannot ever be reconciled with those on the progressive left or left of center who just want to move forward. We can never together find consensus. It's simply impossible. We are past that. It cannot be fixed. It's broken. It's just broken. The only way forward, there's no other alternative. The only way forward is for blue states to separate themselves from red states. We form our own country and we leave them to form their own country with their constitution the way.
The hearing in his ear should tell you everything you need to know. Just because Trump is struggling to bring back people together after these 4 years of Biden, now look at what they are saying. If he's not going, it's very okay for you to maybe flee to another country. I've seen a lot of people, one in New Zealand, now still in another country, calling Trump name every day. The TDS can't even really get out of them. It's possible if you can succeed to do what you're thinking, move to another country and wait till when his mandate is over.
Leave them to form their own country with their constitution the way they want it. They want to ban abortion? Do it. And everywhere? Do it. We don't. These are fundamental problems that can never be reconciled, ever. They form their own country, they go away. Goodbye, have a wonderful life. I hope it works for you. And then we do the same. And we stop apportioning 2 senators per empty state. That doesn't make any sense. We move forward in a logical, common sense way. That's the only way that this continent can survive. It's over. The idea of this country is over.
People who stand for abortion, look at the kind of examples he's quote. If they want to ban abortion, yes, they should do it. You know them by their word. Going now to Michelle Obama or Malia Obama, when you take a look at this, Malia Obama might be a copy-paste job. This lady is going viral. Some says maybe Obama taught these people how to steal. That is what I've seen on social media. A director of Natalie Harris says she's devastated after spotting her own film vibes all over Malia Obama's Nike commercial, the first ad Malia ever directed. A lot of people are talking about this. Let me play this video so you can see the similarities. She stole the whole idea. This is embarrassing. Like, seriously? Yeah, take a look at this. You will see the similarities. This is the Nike ad. She copied everything, doing the same thing. Really look at this. Copy work.
I'm horrified. And we're back to our daily segment of Michelle Obama's terrible, terrible life. Boo effing who.
People line up for my advice. And you're walking away like I'm stupid. It's like I've written books. I've given speeches.
Why don't we choose more carefully who we're going to lionize? Not just us, but like the Harvards and the MITs of the world. Look how they lionized Epstein, not to mention the Bill Clintons. Why don't we choose?
Yeah, someone responding to this video, this level of blind and narcissistic attitude has raveled through the entire Democratic leadership, created by their need to feel important when actually accomplish nothing, no holding any true intelligence. It's fantasy for fools. Someone responded to this video. I don't know if you've seen it. A lot of people are reacting to this whole podcast. Michelle Obama sat down with this lady.
Terrible life. Boo effing who. She went on a podcast called Diary of a CEO. And once again, wants you to know how awful it is to be married with children.
There are just many natural reasons why marriage, infertility, trying to have kids makes things difficult. It's like I try to tell couples, of course it's hard. Just listen to what I said.
I mean, there's something wrong with this person. Like, she's seriously depressed. She has the most negative, dark outlook on life I've ever heard from a public figure, and actually found a way to bitch and moan about how hard it is to live in the White House.
When you walk through a storm, keep your head held high.
Big debate going on in my comments.
Thank you guys for always being there, sharing out my videos. God bless you abundantly. I'm grateful. Every single time when I see your comment and like, shares, it makes me, motivate me to create more videos like I do daily.
What did you make of Donald Trump's post this morning alleging that since I said I hate Taylor Swift, she's no longer hot?
I don't want to make the video long. I will end here.
Justice will prevail.
It also shouldn't be racial.
Require Carmelo to run. He had
100.
Has been overwhelming. The lies in their amplification.
This is not going to end. Right is right and wrong is wrong. All good.
If you see any clips after this, that is just for the YouTube algorithm.
What if he says self-defense?
There's no self-defense. The kids in here and resolve this issue is called conflict resolution.
Again, the evidence is still coming in.
This is definitely a self-defense case because it always is one until you look at the facts of the case and compare the two. You have to compare who was the initial aggressor.
Bedroom, because she's fearful of what might happen to her.
Followers for anything. And then the
Registration Act is
talking about this man, Killmonger.
My summary of the first 100 days is that
if film and TV productions continue to
first term, and you will be very.
Once again, the field was littered with Wintour does every year. This Carmelo Anthony case.
Live in the White House. Many people
Like a little unhinged drunk.
And black people don't want to live around ratchet black.